Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris from New York, Westchester County. So the storm's just getting started. We're having a nor'easter here today. 12 to 14 inches, I believe. Which is just going to be one big mess, of just shoveling all day. But that's not the reason why I made this video. The politicians have become so bad in this country. I'm not a smoker, tobacco smoker, that is, so it really doesn't bother me. But it does bother me to the fact that I was a former smoker, sat outside and, in the middle of the winter time and 5-degree weather and whatever, try to get that cigarette in, if you're a smoker, you know what I'm talking about. The politicians now want to ban, it was one fact that they banned it from the parks. You can't smoke in the parks anymore. Which I don't even know how they're enforcing this law to begin with anyway. It really makes no sense at all to me. And now what they're trying to pass a law on here in New York, and this is why it sucks to live in New York. Another reason why, because it's become such a sister state that it's just been torn apart with the politicians and the lies and the money that that's being taken out of your pocket, the taxes on a house. I don't even know why anybody would want to live in New York. I really don't. You go over the border to Connecticut, it's nothing like that. The taxes are 50% less. All right. So they now want to pass a law that you can't smoke and walk. You can't smoke a cigarette and walk on the street. That's just to protect the non-smokers from secondhand smoke. Well, that makes a lot of sense. So here in Westchester County, you can put a gas leaf blower on your back and just blow leaves and pollute the air. There could be like 50 of them out. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should go down to the city and put some leaf blowers on our backs and pollute the air with this smoke coming out of it with these gas leaf blowers and just blow leaves all over the place. All right. This is how ridiculous it's gotten at this point. Politicians telling you how to act, who are nothing but liars. And as far as I'm concerned, scumbags. They got into their position because people like them and because they're corrupt. And that's how they've gotten in there. Now, I'm not saying that might be the reason why the president got into his seat right now, President Trump, but who knows? Look, the politicians are just puppets. They're there to make you think that you have power to vote, I wanted to bring up one other thing with the topic of the flat earth. And we all know that it's flat. We all know that we live under a dome. And we all know the lies. But I did want to bring some other thing up, too, for the people that keep leaving these ridiculous messages or comments on my page. How delicate is a bird? They fly from state to state. They flock from New York here, the geese, and they go down to Florida, I believe, or they hibernate somewhere. I don't know where the hell they go. But they certainly don't sit around here all winter long. So a bird's flying up in the atmosphere, and the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. And apparently the atmosphere is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. So how can that bird, who's traveling 3,000 miles down to Florida from New York, be able to keep flying like that without wearing out his power? Well, not power, but you know what I mean. His muscles. Goes all the way down to Florida, The atmosphere is traveling. The planet's going 1,000 miles, spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. But yet this beautiful bird up there is just flying across down to Florida, not even thinking twice about it. Think, people. Think. It's March 21st, 2018, and I want to thank you for viewing my videos. I want to thank you for commenting. I want to thank you for inviting me in your life. I'm going to be doing a couple of other videos today. I'm going to put something together. I just found this so annoying with the politicians, with just who are telling you how to act, who are stealing your personality. Everything that's going on here. This is not what we were meant to do. We were meant to. The Creator did not want this. He didn't want us like this. The government has made this hell for us. The Creator has made everything for you to enjoy, for you to live. But the government came in and said, hey, screw you. We're going to tell you how to live. We're going to tell you how to act. We're going to tell you what job to get. We're going to tell you have to go to school. We're going to tell you got to go to get a master's degree. We're going to tell you have to get a PhD. And when you do, we'll reward you when you get indoctrinated. All right. I'll add some more today. I'm going to show you the nor'easter today. There's really not much. It just started, and I just want everybody. I just hope everybody's all right. Everything's good with everybody. Okay. See it.